Hello, everybody, and welcome to Couch Potato Queens live after Big Brother. I'm trying to do like more impressions, so that's my impression of the Big Brother announcer. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm joined by my wonderful co-hosts, Josh and Steven. Oh my goodness, Josh and Steven. How are you doing tonight? Let's start with Josh. Josh, how are you feeling?
I'm doing fantastic, but not happy that we're going to have like 4 or 5 days without Big Brother. Like, what? No eviction episode until Sunday? What is going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, it honestly feels really homophobic. It feels like a personal attack. It feels like they're purposely doing this to me as a human being.
They are.
Yeah, so not about it. Steven, how are you feeling about Big Brother going on their hiatus?
I'm more excited than ants with sugar.
Because, you know, our Southern Belle took a fell and her ankles started to swell on Big Brother.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
A mess.
Yes, she is. She's just doing great, not moving from that bed for 7 days.
Jelly donuts, you better not be telling the truth.
Yeah, Jelly, I don't think that's happening. Brittany's just freaking out. Feeds won't be down the whole time. Okay, we'll see. But I think what's going on is Brittany's freaking out and Michael's trying to console her. It does not help Michael's game to keep Pooch in the game. That's not happening. So that's not happening.
So just to like make sure we're all on the same page, you know, we have Pooch, we have Taylor on the block. As of what the episode said and as of what we've seen on the feeds and Twitter and everywhere, Pooch is going home. Right?
By Pooch, yes.
Okay. But apparently there's some people are freaking out. There's some issues going on that maybe Taylor is the one going home.
Steven, do you know anything? Because I don't think Taylor's going home at all. I think it's almost a unanimous vote.
I think it's just those like night before first eviction kind of like
jitters.
Conspiring issues. But I mean, Brittany just realized that Amira is the problem. So I'm like, she's going all around. Like, I think Taylor's good. I don't think it's I think we're good.
Yeah. I think
oh my God, no feeds for 4 or 5 days. What are you guys gonna do with yourselves? I'll be fine, okay?
I'll be good. I have shit to do, okay?
I'll be fine. I'll be
getting
my appointments, okay? As our group chat knows.
I don't know. It's actually still up in the air whether or not the feeds will for sure be down or not.
I feel like they are going to be down because I feel like this wouldn't just be out there like that because this never really happens where they're down for this long, you know?
That's a long time to be down. And
that's a weird rumor to happen.
I feel like we'll get live feeds probably late. I'm just put it out there. We're gonna get live feeds late tomorrow night. Okay, we're gonna get live feeds like at like 1 a.m.
Spoiler Girl is saying that they're like we may actually have feeds, but
yeah,
I don't know about Spoiler Girl.
We need to. This is the weekend is the busy time for feeds when everything is happening.
Yeah,
so it needs to happen because this is a really like kind of crucial week. I feel like.
What is their reasoning for not having feeds? Like why?
Exactly. Like there's
usually. Okay, in Big Brother, when there's something that happens, they have to delay, or they would have like a eviction that wasn't like an old school double eviction. They would cut feeds up until the person left because someone's left the house and they don't want people to be spoiled who leaves the house.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, all we have to do is just look at Pooch and Taylor's social media. I mean, what? They're just going to not go on. I mean,
they might keep them in like a sequester situation.
You know?
I mean, if they're going this far as to like not do feeds, like I guarantee you they're going to try and keep that under wraps. Like they will put them in sequester.
Yeah.
It's just going to be so weird for feeds to come back on and there will have already been nominations and a veto played and a twist already like released and like had its course. That's the thing.
It takes away so much for us as the viewers.
If it wasn't a new twist being revealed, all right, whatever. But don't do that to us. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is the new twist though with the Bb Besties thing. So like anything can really happen with that. I think I know what that twist is though.
Do you want to give everyone a rundown of what you think the Bb Besties Twist is going to be?
So I usually get this right. So
you're hearing it here first. Josh is always right.
What I think it is, okay, is I think that everyone's going to have a Bb bestie, but with that bestie, you can't nominate them. You can't vote to evict them. You have to basically, it forces you to be loyal to them up until that point in time. So, like, let's say, Alex, we were enemies in the house and we became Bb besties, and I won HOH and I wanted to target you. I couldn't because you're my bestie. I can't nominate you. I can't backdoor you. I can't vote to evict you.
Gotcha. So that could really fuck with like these alliances that are happening then, because someone could be like, yeah, let's target them. But then you're like, oh shit, that's my bestie. I can't. But then is there a benefit to like getting far with your bestie?
It could be like old school.
Because I remember there was a season where it was like there was like the secret pairs where people didn't know that people knew each other, and if you got like you and your secret pair so far, you did so well or something. Like
you would get like if the pair that was Janelle's first season, if you got there as a pair, you would win $1 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
They were making sure that wasn't going to happen.
Oh, there was no fucking way that was
back then too. Woo.
No.
I think V is watching season 6 right now, or started it.
What a good season. What a good season.
It's one of the best seasons, 6 and 10.
It's like the blueprint for
it really is.
Brother.
Monty, go home, please. Yeah, we're not big Monty stans.
However, on the live feeds, now Monty is changing up his ways a little bit.
Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
He had a long talk with Taylor where they talked about life. And after it, he was going around the house being like, I am fine voting with the house now and keeping Taylor in the game and voting out Luch. So
yeah, it seems like he really got like a bad taste in his mouth like night one when she made it like that comparison to her ex. Mm-hmm. And he just like decided he didn't like this girl, and that was how it was going to be. He's like, I don't like you. You're public enemy number one. Goodbye. And if he had just taken 2 seconds to sit down and talk to her, it would have been like, oh, okay. Like, you are not that bad of a person.
I can relate to Taylor in so many ways. She's an only child. I'm an only child as well. Alex, you're also an only child. So we can relate to her. Sometimes only children, because we don't have siblings, at least for me personally, we aren't used to sharing we aren't used to sharing anything. Yeah. So we have to learn it on our own. And that's how Taylor is. And that's why Taylor might be misunderstood, or was right off the bat, was because Taylor is such a big personality and so out there that people automatically judged her. But she somewhat was lacking in like initial conversations, which I would as well as an only child. It's true.
And Dawn, I agree. I'm still not like Team Monty. Yeah. I'm not like, oh, he's a good guy, but I'm glad to see that he's at least coming around and open to having these conversations, because the way that he's treated her has not been okay.
No.
Up until this point. But it does make me happy for her sake that she is starting to have more like genuine interactions with people.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I really don't like when people overuse the word female. It's very annoying.
I can't believe we're still doing. I hate it.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, females be shopping. I'm like, I cannot.
I don't like that.
I do want to bring up this Jelly Donuts comment. Indy flat out told Turner to stop sitting on her bed because of his hygiene. She is my second favorite for that. Let's talk about Turner for a bit, because Turner's gotten 0 edit on the show.
Who?
Turner.
Who?
Turner.
I don't know who that is.
Our bisexual icon Turner.
I'm really not following.
Queer icon Turner.
I don't know who that is. I don't know her.
You better work, Matt Turner. Slay, Matt Turner. You better work, bi icon Turner.
Are we turning Turner into an icon today? Are we gonna
No. If there's anything that I am like, oh no, do I relate to this too much? It's being like kind of a crusty gay. Like I'm absolutely the definition of a crusty gay. I'm like, oh no, am I a Turner? Is this me?
Are you the moment? Are you the Turner?
Am I the Turner? Is it me? I'm like, no, I shower. Like I be taking showers. Okay. Like, what Turner's doing is gross. Like, how are you in this house knowing you're on TV and not taking showers? Even if I was like feeling real, like, oh, I'm not gonna shower, I'd be like, no, there's cameras on me 24/7. I'm taking a fucking shower.
As Rockstar stated in season 20, disgusting.
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 On a side note, speaking of Rockstar, today is her daughter's birthday.
Are you kidding?
I have it in my on my phone calendar. So happy birthday, Aradia! Mommy loves you.
Happy birthday, Aradia! Oh my God! Cheers, everyone! Lift up your drinks for Rockstar's daughter's birthday. Yes! I'm pretty sure last year we were doing a podcast on Rockstar's daughter's birthday.
I think every year on this day there needs to be a party.
Oh my God, we do. We need to start having a party, like
Happy
getting
birthday,
together.
Aradia.
Steven, you'll fly out to Detroit.
Come on over, Steven. Delta Hub, okay? You can
Delta Hub, we'll fly you out. We'll
can
fly
come
you
here for like
out.
150.
Rockstar's daughter's birthday in Detroit.
I got a cameo from Rockstar for my birthday last year. My friend got it for me, and she's like, I cannot believe that on your birthday. Iconic.
I'm still waiting on my cameo.
I cannot believe that you got ghosted on Cameo by your favorite drag queen.
I was supposed to get a cameo from Jasmine Masters, or not Jasmine Masters.
Jasmine
Now I wish it was.
you don't even know her name.
I don't even care about her name because did she like fully ghost us?
Yeah, she ghosted.
Wow.
I'm really sad. I got no cameo. Did you get your money back at least?
Please tweet this to Rockstar. Please timestamp it and everything. Please. Yeah, but Turner, nasty. Turner is nasty. Absolutely.
Turner, nasty. Jasmine, nasty.
But
Yeah,
what I want to know is like, people are like surprised that Jasmine finally called Turner out or called Turner out for not showering. I'm like, I would have fucking said something so soon. Like, why is this like a thing that you don't say? I would be like, hey man, I noticed you haven't showered since we've been here. That's kind of weird, right? Like, you should probably get in there, huh? Like, I would have said that like day 5.
I would have done it like a Nikki Graham and been like, "Your BO smells. You're disgusting. I can't deal with this." That's what I would have done.
Okay, so today really is a holiday because it is Rockstar's daughter's birthday and Turner took a shower today. So cheers to Turner taking a shower.
There you go. I'm drinking my Canada Dry tonight.
Cheers. Rockstar's daughter's birthday, Turner takes a shower. Yes.
So funny. But yeah, the episode was good, you know. Can we like talk about that mermaid challenge?
I loved that mermaid challenge because
I loved it.
The rules were so dumb because they're like, you can't use your hands, but then everyone was like using their elbows or like people were still using their hands left and right.
I loved that Terrence had his man titties out as someone with man titties. I was like, he was tits out in that challenge and work.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen tits out since Amanda in 15.
Absolutely.
What I loved is that, well, okay, for one, I did not love that Daniel's hosting another fucking competition. Like, get real. Like, get him off our fucking screen.
Get this guy off of our televisions, please.
He needs to go.
But he said to Jasmine, he asked her if she felt comfortable to do the comp. He did not say, you are not medically authorized to do this competition. So production knows she is milking this and that.
Oh, production was like, girl, you can fucking do it.
Like when it came to Christmas competing, it was like, you cannot compete in this comp.
Yeah, they gave her the choice.
Like, you can't. She said, do you want to do? She's like, I don't feel comfortable.
I prayed on it last night and I said, Lord, should I be putting on this tail and going down on this veto competition? And the Lord said, no, you are not going to get a win. So you know what? You just sit this one out. Okay. So no, I do not feel comfortable.
The only challenge that she could win was taking place in season 2, where they literally had to sit on a bed and hold on to a key. That is the type of challenge that she could win because she's been sitting on a bed for a whole week. Girl has not left her bed.
She's been preparing.
She has.
She's been training for that moment.
Yes.
I think it was about an hour and a half ago. She just left the HOH room.
Everyone cheers to that. Jasmine left her bed.
Yes, Jasmine. Oh my God,
Yes,
happy birthday, my daughter's birthday. And oh my God, Turner took a shower and Jasmine got out of the bed. Yes.
I vote for Jasmine getting off the bed. Officially my fave. I stand Jasmine for getting off the bed. Thank you.
Oh my God. I wish people got that excited when I got out of bed.
Alex, what's one for Miranda about rogue votes? Do you know? Steven, do you know about this? Are people
something on Twitter is saying a few of the house guests are going to throw rogue votes. What is happening?
I did hear something about Daniel and Nicole talking about doing that to where so that it looked like it would be a split house between, like, Daniel was going to vote with the guys and Nicole would vote with the girls, so it like appeared like a split house type thing. I'm like, you don't need to be don't be throwing rogue votes.
Yeah, because that's how things get fucked up. That then you're leaving it up to one person to like act a fool, and then Taylor goes home.
You know what? Well, let me answer this. Then I have another thing to say, but I agree. Rogue votes are stupid. They're not a smart idea. It can screw the vote, and we don't want Taylor going. This might change now that Monty wants to vote out Pooch as well, so it might. And then I know there's like 4 guys, like Michael, Terrence, Monty, probably Kyle, that aren't going to be voting on that end. So we'll see if it sticks with rogue votes. I don't feel like it's going to happen though. I think it's going to be pretty unanimous. But Alex, I need to post one of these. Sarah Beth, what are your thoughts on the season so far?
I don't remember how to do the voice. Okay.
Baby boy.
Gone. It's gone. I will practice it for next time I'm on, okay? I have so far expelled that voice from my memory.
I think Jasmine took over because
I just had to make more room for Jasmine because I was praying to the Lord and I said, Lord, you know what? How am I going to do this voice every week and try and remember Sarah Beth? And you know what? The Lord said, if you want to win at this podcast, then you're going to have to remember how to do the Jasmine voice, and that's it. So, yeah. So you get one. You get one a season, and that's it.
I think Jasmine will probably, I mean, we don't like her, but I see her making jury. I do.
She's making it to final 3. Look, I mean, she's got the Christmas scooter.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Alex, you always pick someone. The last 2 seasons have been someone that like is probably has longevity, so it works. So
I know. I hope so. I gotta keep my voice going.
There you go.
Oh yeah, she's making it far.
Oh yeah, I agree. Oh
yeah.
for sure.
You know what?
There was a comment I wanted to pull up a second ago, but now I'm like, where is it? Where did it go?
We have a
Here it is. Here it is. Do you believe Taylor really has a crush on Daniel? Because I don't think that he is into her.
Not at all. Not at all.
She seemed so authentic. Like she seemed so authentic about it because, I mean, it was like she was saying it to other girls. That was the thing that got me. But I mean, there was alcohol in the house, and I think production is going to be feeding them a lot more booze after that. A lot more.
I think production's trying to put them together.
I'm sorry, but they gave them like 2 beers, like 2 loose beers and 2 bottles of wine. Like, how are these people drunk?
They haven't had alcohol in like a month.
Even that kind of tolerance, maybe it's like just going to their head. They're like, oh, a little something that's not sobriety.
Wait, have we talked about what Taylor said? We haven't talked about what Taylor said.
I was gonna say, have we gone live?
We have not talked about it. Well, first of all, Taylor said on the feeds that she had like 4 people servings of alcohol. So Taylor probably had like half a bottle of wine. So that's awesome. But with Taylor, she was talking about how she has this crush on Daniel because he has a big old dick, and talked about that he brought Magnum condoms into the house because the normal condoms can't fit his dick. So she's like all here for it.
I hate when guys say that. When guys are like, my dick doesn't fit in a condom. I'm like, no, you're just like disgusting.
Usually those guys don't have as big of dicks as they say too. Just saying.
I don't want to like come on here and like talk about my business, but I've seen some dicks in my days, okay? I've seen a few dicks in my days, all right? And I've seen some big dicks in my days. And there's not a dick in the world that exists that doesn't fit in a condom.
Period.
It just might not be that comfortable for the guy. Okay? But I fucking hate it when men are like, my dick doesn't fit in a condom. I'm like, no, you just have like a complex about your penis. Like, come on.
Maybe his dick is like a weird like curve to it or something.
It doesn't matter. Condoms are like stretchy as fuck. That's the whole point.
Well, no, to be fair, she said that he had to bring magnums with him. But I'm like,
Ugh.
you're so
God.
confident that's
I'm sorry. That guy,
he's definitely the definition of a D-bag.
he can fuck Turner. Forget about that. Let Turner have him.
Honestly though, he can fuck Turner. Like I feel like that's who Daniel ended up fucking because we.
I feel like Daniel's gonna have a come out story this season. He's gonna see the spotlight isn't on him anymore, and I'm coming out to the world.
or he's gonna realize that he looks like a fucking asshole and that America probably hates him, and then he's gonna be like, and by the way, I'm queer.
Can we talk about that? He really does look like a mix of John and Kate +8. He has got the Kate Gosselin hair in John's face.
He does.
He looks like John and Kate.
Mashup. It's a BB mashup challenge, but he's like a walking BB mashup challenge of the two.
Oh my god,
it's true.
I'm surprised they didn't make an alliance. It was John and Kate +8.
He has the hairdo.
9-person alliance.
He has the Karen hairdo and the John face.
Dude, I don't know what that, after being weeks in that house, like you can see like when it gets to be like, I don't know, 6 weeks in and everyone's hair just starts looking
crazy.
Yeah, his is gonna
gonna look ridiculous. Like there's something like so viscerally unattractive about that man to me.
It's
like
so bad.
He's gross. Like he's
creepy.
Yeah, I hate him.
Creepy.
I hate that guy.
Daniel's creepy. No, Joseph, on the other hand, I mean, he can deliver me some.
I mean, look, he's turning pooch.
He can turn anybody. He's the hot man.
I did love Joseph's comment tonight about pooch. He was like, he's like the girlfriend I never asked for.
I did like that. I like that they're like there's still like a no homo, bro, like vibe to it, you know? Like they're still very like, yeah, we're gonna hug around the waist, but like no homo. But like
homo.
But like yes, homo. Like absolutely homo. And we would love to see it.
I'll be right back. You two.
They talk about bulges. I did love Michael's comment in the DR. He was like, yeah, like they talk about bulges and it's just nothing I want to have a part of.
Oh my god.
I'm like, go off, sis.
The one thing that I am sad about, I understand why Michael did not use the power of veto to take Taylor off the block, but I would have loved to have seen like the long hug that Joseph and Joseph and Pooch would have had when they were sitting on the block next to each other.
And they would have been holding hands on Eviction, like right when
sitting on each other's laps.
I can't say anything bad about my bro. Like
sitting on each other's laps, like cuddling, crying. Like they would have slept in the bed together that night if they had been on the block together. They would have had their first gay kiss.
It would have been so sweet.
Oh my god, what if they were the first gay showmans?
Well, about that, there's already been a gay showmans before-ish.
Who?
Zanky.
I don't know.
Well, I would say maybe it wasn't, but it was like a post-show showmans because Zach did come out as bi and had a thing with Frankie, but I'm like, you could do a lot better than that, Zach.
I think Zach was cute, but Frankie,
cringe.
Well, I want to see it on the actual show and not post show.
Yes. We want a gay showmance. We've all been wanting one.
Yeah.
I thought they even put 2 gay guys on this season, and they.
I'm still just like not believing that. I'm like, Daniel's straight.
I don't know. I think no.
I
Daniel
don't see
is
it for him, but no, I do see it for him. Any guy that's like, yeah, I brought fucking magnums because my big old dick doesn't fit in regular condoms. I'm like, you're straight as hell.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think Daniel definitely is not completely straight. I don't know. He's like that guy.
He seems like toxic straight guy.
You think so?
Yeah, he just like is artsy toxic straight guy, which is like all of my ex-boyfriends. So I'm like, no, that guy's straight.
Yeah. Okay. He's
like thinks he's a feminist, but he's not.
Absolutely.
Like
his
comment tonight, like, yeah, I didn't want to align with the like masculine men. Like,
God, wow, thank you so much for standing up for me and my rights, Daniel. Thank you so much. I feel so seen as a woman, Daniel.
Totally seen.
Like, you don't deserve to live normal.
Like, he's the kind of guy that like texted like his female friends the day that Roe v. Wade got turned over and was like, yeah, I'm just like here for you if you need to like cuddle or something, you know? Like he was like trying to he used Roe v. Wade to try and like slide into DMs. Like that's who Daniel is.
Totally him. That is him to a T. But they don't know about it though.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure they were sequestered like right as that happened.
Oh yeah, then he doesn't know. Oh, poor them. Oh, I feel bad for all the people in there.
They have no idea. Well, Paloma knows.
Oh, Paloma knows. Oh no, I feel bad for them. They have to find out after
Paloma, speaking of Paloma, has she done an interview? Because I didn't see.
Yeah, no, that I don't know where you heard that because that's definitely not happening.
She's not getting an interview. Well, good.
There is no press.
I think
no, they're going to keep her so under wraps with this.
Like, that would get such bad press. Like, that house is not built for someone like that. Like, there's no way in hell. Like, she's probably in contract to not say anything until like.
3 years.
A year after like post show. I mean,
yeah.
Oh my God, did you see Sam Smith's tweet?
Sam Smith from.
Well, he retweeted something I said to him. I saw one tweet of his, and I simply replied with, "Hey Sam, where were you on January 6th, 2021?"
Wait, what was
just
Sam
curious?
Tweet?
He's a fucking troll, but like whenever. Okay, like this most recent one, it's just like he's just like saying like people's okay, like the most recent tweet, it's like he retweeted a TMZ article saying one of the black girls who got snubbed by a Sesame Street character is still reeling, which her family once answered for in the form of a firing, and Sam says, "Damn, trauma," like. And then saying things about like the microaggressions. He's like, it's a game. Get over it. Like he is the ultimate like MAGA troll. Like it's disgusting.
Wait, Sam Smith from like season 21?
Yes.
What? I didn't know this about him.
Krispy Kreme says, what if production intervenes a bit too much while feeds are down? I'm a little bit skeptic about that.
That's what I am.
Kreme? I feel like at this point, though, production sees how much we fucking hate this season.
They need to intervene.
And if that happens and they are intervening, I'm kind of like, do it, Diva.
Yeah.
It can't get much worse than it has.
It was a really bad first week and a half. Really
part of me though thinks that what has this gotten us doing? Talking about it. A lot of like it's.
Oh yeah.
It's getting talked about. Like, what does a show want? They want it to be talked about.
True. I feel like production wants us to have these reactions. Like production would rather have us be like pissed and tweeting about it and fighting each other than being like, yes, we love this. Everyone's great. Yes, because then, it's not as entertaining.
Production wants views. Is production getting views this season?
Well, people are
tuning in,
and people have definitely said that like this week has, it's a lot better than the last week. Like, there is, game talk. There is like a lot of strategizing, and like RHAP has said that, or RHAP, whatever. Janelle has, said, this is a much better week. And I mean, I kind of agree. I think the problem, the main source of the problem is gone now.
I think Paloma was the issue.
Paloma
was the issue because
she started it.
Yeah, she didn't give people a chance to talk. She just forced her opinions into everyone and really had a good way of manipulating people. Like, that girl was good at manipulating people. Like, if she didn't have some serious mental health issues to be evacuated from the game,
top 2, baby.
I think she would have done
all the
very
way.
well. They all were dickmatized by her.
Like, if she was in the room, like, nobody would. She was getting her words out. Nobody could out talk Paloma. Like,
period.
She was living rent free until she got expelled.
Oh yeah,
rent free in everyone's mind. Even freaking Taylor, she was living rent free in her mind too. So
I feel like production is going to rig this so that Taylor is set up in a better spot a little bit because they're realizing they don't have any heroes this season. Mm-hmm. I think they might rig it up a little bit for Indy because they're seeing a potential hero in Indy.
Indy is such a vibe. Her in the diary room with the shades on. Mm-hmm. I can't recall a time that I've ever seen just like somebody so casually just like doing a DR session wearing like just full blown like barely can see her eyes. I love her.
Indy was one of the original people that really wasn't here fully anti-Taylor either. She was one of the first ones questioning it, being like, why are y'all like picking on her? She's not that bad.
Yeah.
She was one of the first ones. So like,
and I think they're gonna try and help out Michael too, because they're seeing that Michael's like a really good front runner and a really good game player. And
I don't think he even needs the help. I think he can do it all by himself.
I agree. But unfortunately, if the numbers ever turn against him, he's fucked.
True.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win his way. He's gonna
keep winning and winning.
I don't think anything's gonna happen to him anytime soon. Spoiler Girl has posted more about how the twist will work.
Send it our way. Maybe not in the comments because some people don't love spoilers like that.
You can pull it up on your tweets for the day.
Yeah.
But send it to us on Twitter, okay?
I do have.
Steven loves to show his tweets. Do you want me to bring it up? Or
show us your tweets.
Let me find her. I don't know.
Yeah, we love our tweets.
I don't know if I did retweet her.
I feel like this is our new favorite section is tweets with Steven.
Tweets with Steven.
Tweets with Steve. Tweeto Stevo.
Tweeto Stevo.
See, I mean, I don't necessarily believe a lot of the things that Spoiler Girl says. Anything, if something comes from Hamster Watch, I'll believe that, period. But
yeah.
All right, well, spoiler warning then. This is a potential spoiler. We don't know yet, okay?
I bet you her twist is going to be exactly what I just said.
Josh is like, I'm right.
Hey, Alex, I have the day off tomorrow. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Guess what I'm going to make myself in the morning?
Are you going to make yourself a big omelet?
Love you.
Or a big old turkey leg.
Big old omelet. And then for dessert, Josh has a big dump cake.
Love it. Loves it, girl.
But Josh did say that he would take me out to get lobster rolls because I'm moving a appointment to do the podcast.
Yes, y'all. Alex will be here for an eviction episode. Yay!
I will be here for eviction.
Okay, I have it pulled up.
All right, bring it out. I'm adding it to the stream.
Okay.
Okay, cool. There we go. House guests will pick their Bb Besties in an order from elimination based on the order exiting out of the HOH. The last person will be the Bb Besties with the HOH. Go on the block as a pair. The HOH's besties also save for the week, asking how the veto works. So it's like season 13.
HOH nominates one pair. Don't know if they'll be both evicted, seeing how the veto works.
So
I don't think it will be
pairs.
I mean, but then again, you also still need a Sunday competition. So what if it's like besties versus besties, like a battle of the blocks still like type of because you have to have to have a Sunday competition. That's something we're lacking right now. Oh my gosh, that's my cover photo on Twitter.
Come on, Jasmine. Jess, what are your thoughts on this potential twist?
You know what? I just hope that they give me a bestie that's somebody that's going to take me real far in the game and somebody who's, maybe not Taylor. I'm just going to pray to the Lord that I get myself the best bestie in this game. And hopefully I can, not get any more pie up in my punani and just keep scooting around on my scooter and not competing in the veto competition and get me a bestie who can do all the competitions for me.
If they get to choose, she's choosing Nicole. Nicole wipes her butt and brings her food.
Nicole's already my bestie because she's over here wiping my behind, and I say thank you, Lord, for granting me a bestie who's gonna let me win in the potty every day.
I cannot.
I'm not hearing anything about a vote flipping. Is anyone else? I'm not hearing nothing. So
no, that you got to do.
Like this is just like
jelly donuts.
Vote, shake up.
If anyone is watching the feeds right now, in the background of this,
let me check my
comment on what could potentially be happening. I mean, I don't, with this cast, they don't seem like they're any quick thinkers. I don't think they.
The only person I think that's going a little unhinged this evening is Brittany. That's the only one I'm noticing.
Yeah, y'all send some big no flipping vibes, okay?
No flipping vibes. Tell Brittany to be cool. Brittany. I don't know. Brittany's kind of meh. I was like here for her, and now I'm kind of like
she's not as cracked as I was hoping she would be. Like she's cracked, but not in like a fun way.
No, she's just like emotional.
Do you know what? Speaking of like that, I watched the video. I know I'm being random, but Whitney Houston winning a BET award. Has everyone seen that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "I'm a survivor."
Mm-hmm. I love where your mind goes, Josh.
I don't know. He said crack, so and she said crack is whack, and then she started calling out her whole team like she's someone, and Ulysses. I'm like, okay, here I'm living for this. I can never get over that video.
I love where your mind goes.
Thank you.
Okay,
Monty
one thing
said he would put Taylor and Turner and target Turner. Can we just have 1 week where Taylor is not on the block?
I think next week Taylor's gonna win HOH.
I think that's the true, just like we have not, it's been so long since we've had a power shift.
Yeah.
Like a true power shift in the BB house. Like I cannot recall the last time that something like that has happened. Probably in like 20, but maybe.
Okay, but let's say Taylor wins HOH. Who would Taylor put up?
Whoever has the biggest influence on her, honestly, whoever is in that ear. Because
I feel like Michael would really like be her person that would be there for her in that HOH. And I think he would be like, we need to make a fucking move. And I think he would try and take out like Daniel. But it'd be really hard to get Taylor to agree to it.
She could at least be like, I gotta put you up as a pawn. I need an excuse. You did put me up.
It's smart.
But I mean, it's like there are two people who have both put her up. She has the excuse to put them both up.
Exactly. I would love to see that.
I would love to.
But that just wouldn't be fair to Jasmine because she can't compete for veto.
Taylor put me on the block and it's very unfair. And I said, Lord, how is somebody going to be such a sinner to put a Christian woman like me on the block when I can't do nothing to fight for my rights to be off this block?
But like, here's my thing with her. In the house, her voice is completely different.
And then she's laying in her bed and she's like, yeah, I think that we really need to target Taylor the next week if we can. I'm like, girl, what?
I'm obsessed with that. That's amazing.
I guess like when I'm doing when I'm doing the podcast, maybe I talk like a bit louder and like more animated because I'm like on screen. But you hear me talk in person all the time, Josh, and I kind of just talk like this. Like,
no, you are you. I don't feel like you have like a separate voice.
Because it's like I guess some people have like a stage voice or like a camera voice, so maybe that's just her camera voice. But it's like a lot. Like it's a noticeable difference.
I think I feel like the diary room is like amping it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
more southern. Do it up.
I mean, they feed them enough
producer-
lines as it is.
Her producer is like, how about you just add like, you know, a lot more Dolly Parton into this, please.
That might be a little homophobic to compare that to Queen Dolly.
Oh no, she is nothing like Queen Dolly.
No,
She's
Dolly.
nothing of the sort.
Nothing of the
Nothing
sort.
of the
She
sort.
wishes she was Queen Dolly. In this economy, never.
I would like to tell Jasmine that.
Jasmine thinks it's unfair to put her on the block and unslap while she's injured.
She said that. She's like, yeah, I can't prop my foot up in there. I'm like, you can't?
I'd backdoor her just to be funny, truthfully.
Like, yeah, we wanted to just backdoor you because we didn't want to risk you injuring yourself even more in the competition.
veto.
So
Bye, girl. We knew you could sit on the block just fine. You can put your foot up while you're sitting in the block chairs.
I was actually surprised she did not like compete in the veto because why would she not want more injury? I mean,
right?
it's going great for her. She's like just let's add another one to the list.
Jasmine Walton.
And another one. And another one. And another one.
I broke my finger.
I broke one of my press-on nails.
And now I have to sit out of 4 challenges. Alex laughs.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just reading some of your guys' comments and I'm like, oh my god.
Y'all. I mean, okay, so like let's say like we're gonna okay, so do we think we're getting live feeds or no? Is it up in the air? Is it 50-50?
It's definitely up in the
no.
air.
I say no. My gut's telling me no. My heart is telling me yes, but my mind's telling me no.
But like if they want to keep, I mean, attention, like that's an easy way to just have people like fall off.
Yeah.
From like watching. Like, I mean,
I think we might get some intermittent stuff here and there. Like some really deliberately thought out feeds. Like maybe like some pop-ins. But I don't think they're gonna do it because they don't want to spoil it.
But it's like, I mean, we get spoiled as it is with like who won the veto and who was this and that. Like,
yeah, we basically kind of know what's going to happen before the eviction anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing we don't ever that we get live is the evictee. I mean, that's about it.
And the reactions and where the votes fall and everything.
Very true.
Yeah, so hopefully they just let us fucking watch the show like we always do.
Hoping. But yeah, we'll have to find out. We have a big night on Sunday.
Yeah.
2 hours. I can't imagine that's gonna be a lot of fluff.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours. We're gonna go on at 10.
This, Natalie, I know this isn't meant to be a drag, but this sounds like a drag. Like this sounds like you're dragging me, Natalie. Alex can go drink a beer for 4 days. I just want to point out I'm drinking Topo Chico, okay? This is a seltzer.
Seltzer game.
Seltzer gang.
I'm drinking Canada Dry.
When do they film the eviction episode? They're filming it tomorrow.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, well, yeah, that would just be unfair for more days. Like votes could change. You know, they've got to.
Yeah, they're filming it tomorrow like they normally do, just not live. And so yeah, that's my guess at least. Yeah, I mean, I don't like change. I don't like that they're doing this. I don't like it's gonna be 2 hours. So we're not going live till 10 on Sunday.
10 on Sunday.
Josh, I cannot believe that you're making me move my very important appointment and also make me stay up that late.
But you're getting lobster out of it.
I am getting lobster rolls out of it, so it's fine.
Lobster rolls.
So it's fine.
Depending if I'm like in a really good mood, oysters too. But like,
well, you said oysters in the chat, so I'm holding you to it.
I don't know. Oysters are an aphrodisiac. She might dip out for the appointment.
I don't have to go to my appointment if I have too many oysters, honey.
Y'all are hilarious.
I might have to. Oh, it looks like it's about dick appointment o'clock. I gotta go. Oh my god.
Make sure he has his Magnum with him.
Hilarious.
No comment. Will you find out who gets evicted before it hits air on Sunday? I have a feeling that people will be sleuthing, and there might be some spoilers out there. There might be some whatever's out there, but I feel like we won't really know until Sunday.
True.
I mean, I can't even imagine what my Twitter is going to look like.
If there are live feeds, I'll probably go on sometime during the weekend.
Twitter is going to be a lawless wasteland for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
People are going to lose their minds if there's no feeds.
BB wasteland.
Truly, like, what are people going to do?
Conspire.
It's going to go nuts. Like, in the next 4 days, people are going to be like, the Big Brother house is flat. They're all lizard people.
You're gonna have that Jasmine Twitter troll being like, Jasmine, why didn't you eat again? 2 weeks in a row.
Oh my god. That Twitter account, that incorrect BB updates, that's going to be like the only person tweeting.
Yep.
I mean, I hope, because I really think if they are going to evict someone and not do feeds and like really try and keep it from us, they have to put the person in sequester and not let them go online. That's the only way to make this make sense, because otherwise, like, we're just going to be like, oh, well, there's Pooch walking down the road. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people will see and people will know. So they got to keep this guy like under fucking lock. And otherwise, why are you not giving us the feeds? You know,
we'll get an interview from him at least, though. I'm excited to see him get blindsided. That's going to be a fun blindside, even though he kind of already knows what's coming. Like, what's going on?
No, I'm like, are there true blindsides in modern BB anymore? I feel like I don't really count I don't know. When I think of a BB blindside, like Brett's last year, he was the only one who didn't know. Everyone else did, but when I think of a blindside, I think of
who was Brett last year?
Brett Champagne.
Brett Champagne, third boot. He was the Italian guy.
Yep.
Yeah. He was kind of a D-bag.
Yeah. No, he was the only one that didn't know.
Yeah. When I think of blindside, it's like, oh, one or two people flip their votes, and there are multiple house guests that are like, and I voted the wrong way.
The last blind side that I remember was Rachel in Big Brother 20.
What's wrong with Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like BB 20. I think that's the last time that.
Yeah, so we'll just have to find out what happens. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen.
Pooch looks like Brent.
No, that's just a Sophie. No,
it's not. It's totally. He's the archetype. He is.
They're
the archetype. I can see it. I can see it a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess it's just their vibes, maybe.
He gives me Jason Guy from BB3, but that's just the hair.
Just looks give me anxiety. Absolutely.
Does he have a lisp? He has a lisp, and he's cuddling with Joseph.
Little sus.
Little sus. Little sus.
There you go.
You know what else is a little sus? Daniel today said that the worst job he's ever had was at Victoria's Secret.
Ew, who would let him work at Victoria's Secret?
Disgusting.
I used to work at Victoria's Secret, and they were so weird about having men work there. Like, there's no way he worked at a Victoria's Secret. He's just like, I used to work at a lingerie store. I'm a straight guy. No, he's just trying to be like weird and sexy and like talk about bras. I don't know. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
He's awful. I really hope he goes. I hope he gets targeted next week.
You sent us that thing in the group chat where he like said something disgusting that was like, yeah, I'd rather pay a woman for a hookup than go to a strip club. I'm like, why are you saying that? Like, you know,
they were all talking about strip clubs today, and that was his like main comment.
Hot take, guy. Hot take, my man.
Yeah, I'd rather spend money on someone that I know that I can bang.
Great. Excellent. Good for you. Really got to get your use out of your Magnum condoms. Ugh. They're talking about the vote on the feeds.
Not girls turning on Michael. They better don't.
Oh no, you better don't.
Oh, come on.
What girls?
I don't even know.
I gotta stop. Anyway, y'all, it's getting close to my bedtime. So we are going to plug ourselves. Make sure you are subscribed to the Couch Potato Queens here on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter at Couch Potato Queen, spelled QWNZ. Josh is tweeting all the time, all things Big Brother. Also on the channel, me and my BFF Kendra are covering The Bachelor on Mondays right after the episode. So tune in and talk to us there. And you can also find us on Instagram at Couch Potato Queen, spelled the normal way. It has been so fun chatting with you. It's been so amazing.
Love it.
Yeah. And I will see you Sunday.
See you guys on Sunday.
We will see you Sunday. We love you. Bye-bye.